Good morning, my name is Nitzan, and today I wanted to share my experience with taking Ritalin, which is a stimulant drug that focus helps to focus in school in order to study. So I took the Ritalin from 7th grade, I think when I was 11, until I was 18, and I took it every day to school. I remember every time I would take it, I would not be hungry the whole day. I would eat one time a day. The weeks would pass by very quickly. I didn't really have a lot that I really cared for. There was not much going on in my life. It was very blank. I would entertain myself with video games and do my duty at school. So I would just feel numb most of the day, and then the weekend was lovely because I could feel again and do whatever I want and eat in the morning. And of course I would overdo that because the whole week I don't feel much, and then in the weekend you would have to stimulate yourself. And I wanted to talk about the long-term effect of it mostly, because I was treated with it for almost 6 years. And whenever you take a drug for that long, at that age, it affects your life, because whatever happens between 0 to 10, and from 10 to 20, and when you grow up, it determines who you are. It determines your personality. It determines what you're gonna have the rest of your life. And most people cannot wrap their mind about it. They cannot see the effect, the long-term effect. The medical establishment doesn't do research that long. They don't have researchers that long. We are the research for that thing. And now we are seeing the effects of taking stimulant drug for that long, because what the Ritalin does, it increases, it just gives you a feeling. Okay, I explain it like this. There is locks in your brain that communicate with happiness, willingness, distraction, and other factors that just keeps getting the messages from the brain to feel those things and to motivate you to feel those things or to do things that makes you feel good. It's before even what you do. It's what motivates you to do it sometimes, and like dopamine. And then those hormones, they keep coming and going. And whatever the Ritalin is doing is keep this one locked of willingness, or maybe happiness or satisfaction, or you don't get distracted, because it's always locked. You are in the same tune of the brain for 8 hours, 10 hours sometimes. So basically what happens, it's the brain grows throughout the years to not be able to produce those hormones, or have less ability to produce those hormones, or you've been, in other ways saying it, I've been programmed to get stimulate or get motivated by less and less thing, because my brain has been on this mode locked for so many years, not having the ability to produce those normal hormones to create happiness in the body, to motivate you to do things. And then you grew up this way, that program you into who you are, and then you, 10 years after, still seeing the reflection and the effects of abusing a drug for so long. Because I took a trip every day to school. I took a stimulant that, if you Google it, it's on the same category as Coke, and I didn't say that. And I get outraged when people tell me, no, it's not the same. And yesterday I had a talk with my grandma, and she's still used words like, maybe it hurt you, maybe it did something wrong, maybe. It could be. It's not saying 100%. She could not admit that that was a mistake. And I forgive them already, because she said it, and they said it was a family decision to give me Ritalin. Well, I know that my dad refuses it because he has used those substances, like, let's not talk about it. And then he knew the effects of that long term, looking at other people and looking at himself. And he didn't want to give it to me. And then I know that effect, talking to other people, talking to grown-ups that taken it even before me, and knowing the effects, the long-term effects, I get outraged. Because it's not a solution. There is no pill that's gonna give us a solution. There is no way that on the shelf of a pharmacy there is a thing that's gonna solve any of our problem. We have caused the problem. I've ate that problem and caused that in me, that irritation, the distraction, the ADHD, the ADD. I ate it. I took it from my mom because she ate it. Because her biome was fucked. And she couldn't focus. And I copied her. It's not you guys. It's not us that to blame. It's a way. There's nobody to blame. There's only like understanding that there is a problem and looking for the cause for the problem, not the solution. A solution is going to distract you and tell you, oh, there is something that can solve all your problems. There's a little pill that's crazy to think about it, to give a little pill to solve our problem instead of looking what causes it. Look at here, look at here. That's what causes it. There is a solution. It's a distraction. It's not a solving any of our problem. It's not a solution for most of our problem, and there is a solution for most of our problem. It's understanding ourselves, understanding what is our specific diet and what can satisfy our needs in the highest level, so we don't get irritated, so we don't get distracted, so we focus on what's real. Because when someone come to me and tell me that my experience is not real and I can focus and learn on whatever I care for, and then he tell me, no, you cannot focus on school, so you have some problem, I give you a solution. Problem, reactions, solutions. And that's marketing. That's basically, I've been branded by some company with their experiment on humans, and I'm the result. I'm the pig, the lab pig. And nobody knows the long-term effect. So whenever someone tells me, oh, maybe it affected you long-term, I know it affected me long-term. I'm the pig. I'm the puppet. So I know what it affected. And nobody else is going to tell me if it's not or not, if it didn't or not. I'm going to tell you. And I get outraged. And it's my right to get outraged. Because I've been fooled into believing that those drugs are going to solve my problem. I was fooled. My family was fooled. Millions of people are being fooled every day. And I'm not saying it as a bad way. I was fooled. I was an idiot. I was just like a sheep, believing that this might solve my problem. And it never did. It just created another one. There is a ripple effect for everything we do. There is a cause and effect for everything we do in life. And I understood that. And it's my right to get outraged, because outrage makes a change. When I get outraged, people notice finally that I'm real, that I express in my emotions, and I can make a change, which, or at least help other people make change, because I understand it in myself and I work on it every day, and I try to heal myself with fruits, with meditation, with water, with breathing, with detoxification, and whenever we detox, we need to understand, we need to de-doctrination. We need to take away our doctor, our experts, because they're only causing our problems and making us look in the one direction, and telling us, let's go to the let's name your problem ADHD, create a reaction. Oh, well, something is wrong with me. How do I solve it? Our so-called expert. How do we give a solution for that? What did I do wrong? Oh, there is a pill you can help. It's gonna help you to study. It's gonna solve all your problems. That's not the solution. The solution is understanding the cause, and the cause is the bottom values, the real values of our life, of what we actually do. It's what we eat. It's what we think. What we eat affects what we think, and it's so simple to change that by taking a solid food vacation. When I've done that, I remember like feeling like a kid again. I remember like I could focus and write on my computer for an hour or 2 or 3 and just be like focused like a kid, like I was. Like I was taking Ritalin, but even better, because I was feeling alive and it was exciting. And before it was taking Ritalin, whenever I did, and I could want it, whatever I wanted to do and I wanted to focus on, I could focus for a long time. But it's only what I wanted, and in school I didn't want to focus on it, because it was just like rumbling like a parrot, ideas that are stupid. And basically the point is I tried to take a solid food vacation. It helped me to feel and understand in a deeper level how those stimulant, Ritalin, Concerta I took, I think, a little bit, and there is other things affected me on the long term, how they made me who I am, and how I can work on myself to feel better in this life. And I hope it's inspiring for some people to stop doing what they're doing and to take actions and to take responsibility. I hope you have a great morning like me. I'm just here to express those ideas and help you. And welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and watch the other videos, and have a great day.